Reverse proof American Silver Eagle. What are the odds of a coin like you and a guy like me getting together? Not good. What do you mean not good? Like not good 1 in 100? No, not good like 1 in a million. So you're telling me there's a chance? Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. So if you were shut out of the 2009 San Francisco low mintage reverse proof American Silver Eagle, I am here to tell you that there is a chance for you to still get that from the mint at the original listing price. And I'm going to share some information with you that you probably haven't heard anyplace else. So just to reiterate, it was a very frustrating purchase. It was a low minted 30,000 minted coin, and a lot of people logged in at the same time in order to buy it. And for those who got one or maybe two, congratulations. And for those who were disappointed, I feel your pain, because I did not get one either. So I gave it an effort. I went through, I was all preloaded. I had my account ready, and then I got through the cart and I hit go, and it went to nowhere. And then I had to refresh, get back into it, only to be denied again, getting not quite as far. And I got to the finish line like 3 different times, but it wasn't really the finish line. So I came up empty-handed. And so I'm going to share some information with you that is going to give you a little bit of hope that you can still score one of these beautiful coins at the original listing price. So I'm going to share with you my short-term plan B and my medium-term plan B. So my short-term plan B is that I took the $65 that I didn't spend on the American Silver Eagle, and I bought something that I already like. And so I bought a tube of silver dimes from my local coin store. And so I got not only some Roosevelt dimes, I got a few Mercury dimes thrown in. So one thing to do is just to move on. So move on and just look for something else. So here's a beautiful Mercury dime, 1939. So I got a few Mercs in good condition. Here's a 39D. So he let me kind of pick through some of them. He didn't say, don't get greedy, don't get all my Mercs, but he knew I wanted a roll. And so I got a few different ones. And so here's a 1916. So I found one old one that had a nice date on it. So 1916. So 10 Mercs and 40 Roosevelt dimes. Most of them in the 40s, 44, but most of them are these. So I just accepted defeat and moved on. So that's one thing. But there is a chance for you to still get the American Silver Eagle. And I'm going to explain. So there's a distinct difference between being sold out and being unavailable. So the Pride of Two Nations is sold out now, but it wasn't sold out in July. Here is a listing for the Pride of Two Nations, which is the reverse proof W minted Silver Eagle, and that had a mintage of 100,000 sold through the US Mint, and that went unavailable on July 3rd, but sometime later it became available. So it didn't say sold out. Now I think the APMEX was selling them on the secondary market, and they were saying it was sold out, but they came back available to the general public at the original asking price. So there's a window of opportunity. So let's take a look at the San Francisco reverse proof mint is only 30,000 minted, so it is less. And it's also unavailable. So it doesn't say sold out, it says unavailable. So right here, you can click these things and tell them to remind you when they come back in stock. And so you can put your phone, you can put your email, you can put both. And when they become available, they will notify those who have pre-registered. So there's definitely an opportunity to get this coin. But what other people haven't specified is what's the timeline. So this is just from the experience of the Pride of Two Nations, but it took 6 weeks for me to notice that they were back in stock. So I'll admit I bought the Pride of Two Nations and I flipped them to APMEX on the first go round. And when they became available again, I thought, yeah, you know what? I've already spent my finder's fee from APMEX, so I'm not gonna buy the Pride of Two Nations. It's a beautiful coin, but I'm really not a collector of proof coins. So I didn't take the opportunity to grab it when it came back in stock, but it did come back in stock. The distinct difference is that there are 100,000 Pride of Two Nations proof coins. And in this case, there's 30,000. And of the 30,000, about 900 to 1,000 were sold direct to the public at some recent coin shows in Baltimore. So they sold them direct to the public. So you're already dealing with 1/3 less of the inventory having an opportunity to bounce back to the mint because of bad addresses or bad credit cards, or the customer returning it for full refund for whatever reason, which could definitely happen. So there's a smaller amount of inventory that could get rejected for whatever reason, but they'll come back. They're going to come back. So the best thing you can do is just keep an eye on it. Whether you just look once a week, whether you sign up for the alerts, do whatever it takes. So there's a chance. That's your plan B. So short-term plan B is just move on. Just, release and let go and buy something else. And the medium-term plan B is to wait. Wait and wait for the next opportunity. And as soon as it arrives, strike. Like Gimli the Brave in Lord of the Rings said, certainty of death and small chance of success? What are we waiting for?